Greetings and salutations. It's your man D Boogie. Once again, Taste and Sense with D Boogie. And I don't know whether or not you all saw the short earlier, but I got sent mail today. And, I was pretty excited to jump into it. I'm not going to do it all at once, but I did a eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And, my fragrance buy package was the first one to get the nod. So we're going to jump into and see what we got from Fragrance by CA. Everybody knows that's my favorite. They used to send me these cool red boxes and everything. Now they go into this traditional cardboard and stuff, Used to be back in the day, you used to get a nice little niche sample, but they cut that out. You got to get a special, they run special promos for it, but it's all good. Prices are great. Shipping is fast. And these little white peanuts everywhere, as always. So what did we get? I don't even remember what oh yeah. Can't leave white peanuts in there. Wifey will kill me. Anyway, we got Royal Blend Sequoia, which is that Angel Share PARADIS dupe. Sit that right there for now. We got I forgot all about that. That 9, what in the world? Something ate through my... Y'all saw it? Y'all saw me open it. What in the world? Okay, well anyway, I got this 9 p.m. elixir. The box is fine, but that plastic looked like something was chewing on it or something ate through it. My fragrance didn't eat through it like that because I don't want to put it on my skin. What? Nah. So they sent me Legacy Titan by Luciano. They sent me 2 little samples of Titan Legacy by Luciano. I don't even know what that is. Most of Luciano's, I think, clone like LV fragrances, but don't know. But since I got them right here, we'll jump right into them. 9 p.m. elixir. Everybody's probably seen by now all the openings and closings and all that stuff. Box. It's kind of, the box look kind of beat up on the inside. Man, stop playing. That one's fine. That one is fine. It's got like a little swirl into the bottle. Nice brown, ambery brown color. Heavy cap. But, all that's not relevant. This is the relevance. What it smell like. Decent atomizer. Typical off-9. warm, spicy, kind of I don't know, it's nice. It's maybe like 1 million and most wanted hybrid type deal. Maybe a JPG and maybe a Lamal Elixir. It kind of smells like Lamal Elixir a lot. Definitely more like Lamal Elixir, but not as much of the vanilla, more of the spiciness of the Lamal Elixir. It's good. Mass appealing. You know what I mean? It'll do the trick. I mean, I guarantee you put this on, you're gonna get compliments. I mean, it's nice. Nice, you know. You know, is there anything that's gonna break necks? And well, it probably might break necks because you know everybody's into those mass appealing fragrances. But is it gonna be something that is going to stand out on its own in a crowd? Probably not. Probably not. It's probably going to be several other people who smell similar, very similar, if not just like, you know, this. But on a whole, it's good. I'll wear it. So, you know, it's very, very, put it on skin, might as well. It is nice. So let's see. The top notes are cardamom, nutmeg, elemi, with middle notes of pimento, lavender, and leather, with base notes of vanilla, patchouli, labdanum, and rock rose. On skin, it is definitely different than it is on paper. I'm enjoying it. It's not more like the actual Lamal Elixir. This one leans more towards the Lamal Elixir Absolute. It's not that one-to-one, but it definitely is in the same wheelhouse. It definitely, you know, plays the same sport. A little bit of leather, not as leathery as maybe I might have wanted, maybe. Very spicy, that cardamom and that nutmeg though. It's nice. I'm really enjoying it. It's not as sweet as the actual Lamal Elixir. It's more spicy, a little more adult and less juvenile than that one. But needless to say, good fragrance. I give it about a I give it about an 8. Yeah, I'll give it an 8. Yeah, easy reach, mass appealing, non-offensive. Not really. Gonna be great in the cooler weather. This is gonna really, really shine in the fall and winter. But you can probably rock it. You can probably rock it anytime, you know, just dial it back in the warmer weather. You probably don't want to rock it in 100-degree weather, but, you know, it's been like mid-80s, high mid-70s at night, so, you know, it'll probably work. Anywho, let's move on to the next one, And for this next one here, we got that Royal Blend Sequoia. Now, the Royal Blend Sequoia is the inspiration of the Angel Share Paradis, which basically is Angel Share, but with the addition of a very, very rich raspberry note, you know, amongst some other things, some other changes. But on a whole, the main difference is the addition of this very, very rich raspberry note. And I have had a decant of Paradis recently. Matter of fact, let me see if I still have any left in here while I'm here. Let me look while I'm here. No, it is not in there. Darn it. But I am very familiar with the scent recently. You know, it's not like something I smelled like, a while back. I just ran out of the decant. Might have had a little bit in there, not enough for a full wearing. That's why I was going to check. But the Sequoia has notes of there we go. Okay. So now, this is supposed to be a fragrance that is, you know, the original Paradis is woody, sweet, fruity, boozy, you know, well, it's not fruity, but the praline and the cognac and all of that amber and the vanilla. Well, with this one, the oak, all that in the Angel Share. Mwah. Chef's kiss. One of my favorite fragrances, scent profiles, period. I've got multiple iterations of it and I love them all for a different reason, but there's no, you know, direct copy of that original. There is no copy of that. However, people are able to get the essence of it well enough that when I wear it, I feel like I've got an Angel Share, even though it might not be the exact same thing. But it helps me save it so I don't burn through it because I love it. But anywho, Angel Share's top notes, the Paradis. It's cognac, raspberry liqueur, tonka bean, Bulgarian rose, caramel, oak, praline, sandalwood, oak moss, and vanilla. And without further ado, we're going to jump into this one. Oh, that was a little booklet that came out of there that says Royal Blends, all that stuff with the card, yada, yada, yada. Card didn't want to come out, but there it is. All right. So this says that Royal Blend Sequoia has top notes of raspberry, liquor, cognac, with middle notes of rose, moss, and base notes of praline, oak, and sandalwood. So, you know, pretty much the same thing, give or take. But we gotta see, how does she smell? Sits nestled in the little box there. Sits on top, just like all of my other Royal Blend boxes. Nothing new. Cap fits on there. Nice little rosé-ish tint to the bottle. Collar seems a little cheap. Cap's thick plastic. Decent atomizer. Definitely not a 1-to-1. This is not Angel Share Paradis. But it is close enough that it's worth the $50 until I decide to splurge on a full bottle. But I would burn through this on a regular basis, whereas if I had the actual one, I would probably wear it maybe rarely on occasion because of the price. But with this, I like it. Sweet, jammy raspberry, a little tart on top. The raspberry comes off very different than it does in Paradis. In Paradis, the raspberry, it's like they're soaked in liquor. They're rich raspberries. This is more synthetic. It still smells good. It's not overly synthetic, but the raspberry in it is a little more synthetic than it is in the Paradis, in the opening especially. As it starts to dry down, though, it settles in with that woodiness and the booziness of it. So the raspberry kind of gains some traction and it starts to get a little more levity to it. And it starts to be a more full raspberry as opposed to just being an addition. It starts to blend into the fragrance more as it starts to dry down. Now, as it starts to dry down, it is definitely getting closer to the actual Paradis DNA. I'd say about 85 to 88%. To somebody who has smelled Paradis before or has worn it. For somebody who sprayed this in a store or on a tester strip or just sprayed it in the air, they couldn't tell the difference. But somebody who has worn this would know the difference. It's not as woody. The oak is not as prominent in this as it is in Paradis either. The Paradis is a little darker. This is a lighter, more fresher take on Paradis. Not too much more where it changes the fragrance itself, but just enough to where it still, you can tell what it is, but it's not a 1-to-1. But do I like it? Yes. So I would give this the original Royal Blend is still my favorite because it's angel share. This is good. The addition of the raspberry is good, but I'm gonna have to get us a full wearing to really, really, really give it a full. But as of right now, I would give this 8.75. As far as being, closeness, strength, sillage, projection. I mean, because it is definitely a room filler. Yeah, I think this is gonna be nice. So I think I'm gonna give this a wear for a day or two and see how it performs. And we'll get back to it. So yeah, I was pretty happy with the two I got, the 9 p.m. Elixir and the Royal Blend. Yeah, that was good stuff. All right. Well, stay tuned for the next video where I'll be unboxing and doing my first impressions of some LR Luxe fragrances that I got. Could be a banger. Might not be. We'll see. But anyway, for everybody that's been with me and hung around this long, I appreciate you. You know what to do. Like, follow, share, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And I appreciate y'all. And until the next one, love, peace, hair grease.